I managed to go to my former school. Nikapata my certificates and documents. Yes. But I had school fee balance because of some things. But someone from your channel akanisaidia. I pushed through, nikalipia everything, and I got kila kitu.
I received a call from a director from Starehe. Akaniambia he can help. Kwa tutoto apate scholarship. And akaniuliza when I'll be free and then come on. Alitukubali. Unaona?
This is Mr. Jared.
Mr. Jared. Yeah. Akasema tu he can take care of everything. The kids watasoma hawatahangaika. They can wanaweza soma wakitoka hapo Starehe, they can go to Harvard University. Yeah, God can work everything. What we have inge to take. Ile state tulikuwa nayo inge to take even 5 years. Trust me. Like ile state tulikuwa inge to take 5 years. But in a month, God na wewe umefanya vitu.
My people.
Yeah.
This is not us. This is God through us.
Yes.
You know, I don't just call them my people loosely.
Yeah.
I just call them my people for such beautiful things.
Yes.
Hello, good morning and welcome to this incredible episode of LNS. My name is Lynn Ngugi. Now, nothing gives me greater joy than seeing people I've interviewed before coming back and their lives have all changed. My guest today, Sama family, you all know them. We were with them here, guys. We got to listen to their incredible inner story. So today I just brought them back so that they can tell us what has happened since we aired their story. And I know they've also uploaded a couple of updates on their YouTube channel, and it's here, guys. You can also check it out. Yeah, but before I let them introduce themselves, you know the drill. I have to say thank you to my amazing people at Elegance Fashion Kenya. Outfit leo, from everything, the shoes, the jumpsuit, the kila kitu hapa, it's all Elegance. And if you love them, guys, and you are able to order an outfit, their contact details are right here on the screen. And now, without further ado, please allow me to allow my guests today introduce themselves. Good morning.
Good morning.
How are you?
We are fine.
You're fine?
Yeah.
Niambie tu, hebu tuambie jina tena.
Okay, Becky Austin's ama Faith.
Faye.
Yes.
So watu wanaweza sasa kuanza kuita Faye.
Yes.
You know Faye and people with just cool people, calm and collected. How are you?
I'm fine.
How are you feeling today?
I'm blessed.
Yeah.
Highly favored.
Amen. You are blessed and highly favored.
Yes.
Preach, Faye. Just preach. Asante sana. Yes.
Yes. Hi. So my name is James Magalo.
Yeah.
Well known as the Sama.
Yes.
From the Sama family.
Yeah.
I can say today I'm feeling very good.
Yeah.
Like very good. I feel so like.
Yeah.
I feel so very good. Yeah.
You feel good?
Yeah.
Yeah, my editor, David, walked in and he said, sneaker game. Sneaker game on flick.
Yes.
You look, honestly, I feel like you guys, you have an incredible taste of fashion.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, I know.
so
I
much.
get to go through your Instagram
Yes.
once in a while, and you're just there, and I'm just challenging you. Come up with a shop, you know. Let people experience this beautiful fashion taste.
Yes.
Yeah, and it's nice to know you feel blessed and highly favored. And we sat with you guys. When was that? A month or 2 months ago?
Almost 2 months.
Almost 2 months ago.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I know we have a few good things that have happened. But even before we get to what has happened, did you expect that?
Not at all.
Yeah.
Not at all. Yes.
Not at all?
Yeah, I never expected like that will happen.
Yeah.
Yes.
Have you gotten a chance? Did mom reach out?
No. We've never talked.
She's never reached out?
Yes.
Even after watching the story? Has anyone from your family reached out just to check up on you?
No one. No one from our family side. Yes.
How does that make you feel? Were you expecting someone to reach out?
Yes, I was expecting maybe my brother after alisikia story ya Sama ama yangu will reach out, but it's okay.
It's okay?
Yeah,
You
everything happens for a reason.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Sama, how
Yes.
are things?
Things are very good.
Yeah. How are they good?
Okay, like for me,
Yeah.
naweza sema our family now that at peace. Unaona? Yeah, like si pia tunafeel tuko sawa sahi. Yes, so yeah, tuko, I don't know how I can say, but tuko sahi. Tuko salama sahi.
Yeah.
Yes.
And I have to thank my audience for being active.
Yeah.
True. Okay, I was gonna thank them for being active participants.
Yes.
You know, it takes a lot when they watch a show and they just reach back and they try to call and follow up. So we want to get straight to the follow up. So I don't know who we start with, so they can also get to understand what has happened. Who do we start with? Tunaanza na nani? Sama. Haya, nini imechange kwa life yako?
Okay, for me, as you can see very well. Sikuwa hivi. The last time I came here, I was crying. But as you can see now, I am smiling, right? Yeah, so niko na my siblings wadogo. The one mwenye ako class 8 na mwenye ako class 6. So I received a call after your interview. After the interview. I received a call from a director from Starehe. Akaniambia he can help. Kwa tutoto apate scholarship. And akaniuliza when I'll be free and then come on. So we went with Beke mpaka Starehe boys. We met him, Mr. Jared. Thank you so much if you are watching this. Thank you so much. Alitukubali. Unaona?
This is Mr. Jared.
Mr. Jared. Yeah. Akasema tu he can take care of everything. The kids watasoma, wataihangaika. They can, wanaweza soma hata wakitoka hapo Starehe, they can go to Harvard University. Yeah, God can work everything. So for the siblings, namalizia nafaa kupeleka recommendation letter ya pastor. Juu tulichelewa, like pastor alikuwa Nairobi, hizo documents zikiwa Migori. Na vile zilikuja Nairobi akarudi Migori. So getting him is so hard. But then by this week kila kitu kwa sorted.
So your siblings are going to Starehe.
Starehe boys and Starehe girls.
Come on now. Do they know?
Actually, no, they don't know, like, okay, like.
So we just messed it up for them.
Okay, niliwaambia wasome. Unajua ile ukiwaambia ati you're going to this school like nini, nataka iwe surprise juu I'd already told my elder sister nikamwambia tu waambie wasome. Mimi pia nikaongelesha nikamwambia wasome. They'll go to school. Na sasa wako sawa. Yeah, they are good.
Okay. And sis awali react aje?
Okay, for them hauko hata wanajua story deep. Hauko wanajua maisha tukua tunaishi. So even them walikuwa shocked. But then wako salama sasa. Wako vizuri sasa juu vile steps tumemake sasa wanafurahia sana.
Wanafurahi. Yeah, I want to come back to more of those steps zenye mmemake. Faye. Becky, what has changed for you?
Okay, I managed to go to my former school. Nikapata my certificates and documents. Yes, but I had school fee balance because of some things. But someone from your channel akanisaidia. I pushed through, nikalipia everything, and I got kila kitu.
So you have your documents.
Yes.
How did it feel getting them after 2? That's 2 years.
Yeah, 2 years.
You would never had your school documents.
I've never had even any document. Like kuishika hivi, it was the happiest. Hata kusign hivi, I'll never forget. And now uko na document yako umejishikia. Yeah, niko nayo.
Yes. I know mom has not reached out as you said, but ID?
Okay, ID nilienda shule. I tried kufuatilia how I can get the copy, but the school bazaar akaniambia wazazi wachangie copy yoyote. So from hapo, there is a lawyer that was helping me to follow up, kupata everything. She said the only thing tunaweza fanya ni kutumia force, but pia I can use Sama's documents kupata ID. But still she said inaweza nisumbua in future. So we can't go with the nini ya Sama. So I have to kutafuta other alternative, and that is using force.
And we know by the end of the week you must have your ID. Because it's your legal right. That is your right to have an ID in this country. And I just hope that works for you. Haya, my people called. Halafu.
We received over sijui niseme 300, there are countless phone calls, even text messages. People need to talk to us. People are crying. Other girls reached out. Akina Sama, people are just there. They need to talk to us. Your people are so helping, so encouraging.
Our people now.
Lose hope.
Yes.
Yeah. You can never lose hope if they're around you. Yeah.
Okay.
They're following up even when before tutoke hapa Sama was saying anataka kufanya criminology.
Yes.
Muulize sasa anataka nini?
Unataka nini?
Okay, for now nilipigiwa simu na one of your family.
Yes.
Akaniambia,
I like how you call them. This is a family. Yes. This is a community, you know. Oh yeah.
Akaniambia ye kwanza kona over 8 degrees. Akaniambia the only way ni nisifanye criminology.
Okay.
Akanielezea advantage na disadvantage. Akaniambia ufanye course yenye hata kama hujaandikwa you can still manage to do place nyingine.
Yes.
Mkapata pesa zako.
Okay.
So for me now naenda kufanya building and construction.
Building and construction.
Yeah.
So unaenda kufanya ni architectural ama?
Yeah, like so unaona hiyo ujenzi tu. Okay, like some people wanaangalia kujenga ujenzi kwa mbaya nini.
Umeona mtu tulificha kwa shua anaitwa Alex.
Yeah, so after actually alishaniongelesha nikakuja nikawatch hiyo video nikasema okay, now it makes sense video ile mtu akona ananiambia. So for me naendea hiyo alinipatia construction building and construction na electrical engineering. Yo wiring.
Okay.
So like for me nitafanya building and construction kwanza, nikimaliza hiyo nafanya hiyo electrical wiring.
Yes.
Juu hiyo ni the same place you can do wiring kwa building. Bado unaweza jenga hiyo nyumba na kufanya wiring.
Okay. How does that make you feel though?
I feel good.
Because even if it offers you money, I always advocate for someone doing something they are passionate about. But then again, the way I look at it, you can do this and it will give you enough funds to do criminology if that's what you want. But how does it make you feel?
Okay, it makes me feel better. Can you remember when I said like I wanted to build my mom house, right? So I want to take that tujenge nyumba yetu.
Okay.
Yeah, juu hiyo like najua tu nikisomea hapo, so badala kupeana skills kwa mtu mwingine
umejiwekea.
Nitajiwekea.
Na tunaweza anza kampuni yako.
Yes.
Sama, how old are you again?
For the record. Turning 23. So yeah.
Oh, you are turning 23.
Yeah, so me niko sure if I do that course for like 2 years. Vizuri tu ni akili yangu yote na passion. I can do it better.
Yes.
Na neza jenga. Unonizo tu mamanche ni mtu ujenga huku nje.
Okay.
I can do it.
Yeah. Okay. All right. I'm interested to see how this part turns out. I'm just a huge believer that nothing in life is a coincidence. So if you want to take that route, then let's see what it has to offer. You know, the last time we spoke, Becky, you were also so passionate about being a flight attendant. How tumefika wapi?
Okay, about flight, sijahacha, but the guy, I got a lady from US. Akaniambia about career wise. So tuka table out the flight and interior design and then IT. But tukatoa kwanza interior design because she told me kuna watu wengi walisoma before. So kwanza kusoma sahi I'll take a lot of time. Alafu watu wanachuziwa wenye wako na more experience and skills. So tukatoa interior design. Tukabaki na ya flight na IT, but I think I will go for IT because I'm more experienced. Nilisoma computer shule and I passed.
Look at happy moment. Do you love computer things?
Yes, I do love it. Because kuna different categories kwa the IT. Kuna programming, website, so I can choose nitaona inaningia vizuri. So I think I'll go with IT.
You think you'll go with IT? God, it's like I just want to do another follow-up in 2 years time just to see where your life is. But just for the record, are they paying or do we need to come through? Are they paying the people who have advised you to take the careers?
Okay, so this is what happened.
Yes.
When we were receiving the calls, mtu alikuwa anasema, I'll pay for your school fees, I'll do this. They won't pay that time. So the thing is, we never listed down. So kuwapata tena, it's so hard. Unless they reach out tena. But for Sama, kuna mwenye akona yeye, ali save the number, but the rest, I can remember ni wengi. But kuwakumbuka, it's the issue.
So maybe we just need to do a call to action. If someone called and they promised you the numbers, let me just put the numbers right here on the screen right now, so that they are able to get hold of you guys. And because I feel like at your age, education, you combine that with skills or talent, or the thing people say like skills and talent and stuff, you are still below 25. So you can imagine what you'll be able to accomplish by the time you are 25, Cindy. So I think school is something that you really need to take seriously. Like it's not even a by the way, it's a must. Because you see sometimes people say, no, me, I'm gifted. But people forget this, that like for me, I am able to sit on this chair because a teacher challenged me 10 years ago. So you can imagine if I had just said, acha nayo, mimi naji amini, there's just some skills you can't learn on the street. So you gotta be book smart and street smart at the same time. Haya, kuishi.
Okay, before that, I want to say something.
Feel free.
Okay, about school. There's something I never said on my last interview. So my mom went back to school after I was in Form 2 at that moment. I went back to school. Aka graduate in 2018.
Mom.
Yes. Na unajua alikuwa anaambiwa we badala ufundishe watoto wako unaenda shule like nini but alienda shule. You know, ali graduate but alileta hiyo certificate ya graduation sikuwa nazikwa. Unaona? But then mimi na feel kama yeye aliachieve kitu alikuwa anataka. Unajua alikuwa anaambiwa au utaenda mahali nini but yeye alifanya kitu alikuwa anataka.
Alisomea nini?
Fashion and design.
That's why. That's why I'm trying to figure out where this comes from. You know, your mom is in this. In it. So, sorry, go on.
So like you day alikuwa nazikwa ndo alitoa certificate ya graduation. But then mimi tulikuwa motivated kwa familia. So tunafeel kama mama li make it until hiyo time yake. Si pia tuko na time bado. I even told my younger sister, Joya alikuwa anasema the colleagues wanaenda shule nini but yako nyumbani. But tukamwambia kama sisi Beki mwenyewe take 2 years apate certificate. Na si pia tuna pushing. So kama yeye ana believe pia kivyake ataenda shule.
God, may your mom rest in peace. She's legendary, you know.
So there's a lady ali call. Akaniambia amesikia story yangu. Anataka kunipeleka shule. I just give any career, okay, like any course nataka kufanya. Nipatie fee structure atalipa. But then mimi nili accept. But looking at this point, my girlfriend, unajua mimi nilikuwa nataka my girlfriend aingie shule kwanza, sitaki kurudi kwa ile state like I'm the one going to school na my girlfriend
it still affects you.
So vile alinikola aliniambia alifikiria Beki wa kwanza but then akanicall. But mimi nikamwambia okay, like juu Beki alishapata mtu alikuwa anataka enda asome Dubai au mbukie flight asome hiyo course ya flight. But then the woman got sick na mtoto wake pia ni mgonjwa.
The Dubai one.
So like tuna feel like atry kumpressure. Tukaona nikaongelesha ile mama kwanza kunipeleka shule, nikamwambia if she can take Beki first. Jumi watoto wetu washapata shule na yeye atakuwa dia benefit kwanza. Sasa akakubali, akaambia Beki atafute kosa nataka. Kosa nataka na fee structure atampeleka shule. Alikubali. Jua kwa anda kutupeleka sote but akasema nitaanza na moja. So mimi kaambia kwani zanza na Beki.
Oh man, I don't know why that just got me so emotional. May God bless you for your thoughts, you know.
Thank you.
And I know by the time even this episode ends, both of you will make it to school at the same time.
Yes.
At the same time. At the same time. I just have this great conviction in me. You are all meant to go back to school at the same time. And no one should keep sacrificing for the other. It's a beautiful gesture, but trust you me, you deserve to be back to school at the same time. And namtanipigia, namtaniambia, because I know it will happen. How does it make you feel that he really is still...
Actually, that day when he told me so, nilifeel vibaya because hata mimi sitaki kumwona kibaki. Anabaki akifanya nini? I was telling him I'd prefer nikiona tumeingia shule pamoja. Like tunaamka tunaenda shule pamoja. That is my joy. Because mamake alikuwa anataka watoto wake wasome. Na being the first ni yeye alitoka nyumbani akaingia shule. Itaniumiza pia mimi. So I need us nione tu tumeingia, I'll be sijui li. Yeah.
Mtaingia.
Yes, amen.
Pamoja?
Yeah.
Both of you at the same time, sindio?
Yes.
Yeah. Even if we cry today, these are tears of joy. These are tears of joy today we are going to shed, because I'm such... If I had means right now, if I wasn't running a startup also, I would already have done that. I would just want you guys, yani my joy is muende tu shule.
Yeah.
My mom did not have much. The greatest gift she gave us was education.
Yes.
And she sacrificed so much to make sure we went back to school. I look at it right now and I'm like, Mom, thank you. Even if you did not give us what people would term as much, you made sure tumepata ka certificate, ka diploma, kila mtu. So don't worry about it. He will make a way where there seems to be no way. Sindio? Tunaishi vizuri sasa?
Yes. Yeah. We are staying so good. Tuko sawa. Actually, we are not paying our rent. Someone is paying it.
For how long?
I don't know. I think we shouldn't worry about rent. She'll clear the rent. Atakuwa analipa every month.
Nasema don't look at the future now.
Tuangalie vitu kwanza.
The present.
Achana na shule kwanza. Okay, like school is important. But mali mnakaa sahi.
Peace of mind.
Yes. Kusema don't struggle na rent. Mniachie nitakuwa na.
Actually, when we were furnishing the house, mtu alikuwa na call. Nini mmebakisha? What do you want? So alikuwa like, send me the pictures of what you want, tell me the price, I'm going to send it to you. Tunaenda tunabuy. Mwingine to the same until tukabuy vitu za nyumba.
Sai mko na mko poa?
Yeah, say we can't complain kabisa. We cannot. We have somewhere, we have peace of mind.
Yes.
Yeah, we have home. Like tukitoka hapa tunaenda kwa nyumba.
Lina, I wish you could see Sama that day. He really cried. Alikuwa anakaa anasema mimi siamini we are at our place.
Actually, what we have inge to take. Ile state tulikuwa nayo inge to take even 5 years.
Tunge struggle.
Trust me. Okay, like ile state tulikuwa inge to take 5 years. But in a month, God na wewe umefanya vitu.
My people.
Yeah.
This is not us. This is God through us.
Yes.
You know, I don't just call them my people loosely.
Yeah.
I just call them my people for such beautiful things.
Yes.
Because I don't force it unto them.
Yeah.
We just put out a plea. And they're just right there, ready.
Yeah.
So you have peace. I remember when we were talking, all you told me, you just want a home. A place you can go and rest. And you feel good.
Yeah. Because hata till date kitu inanifanya ni feel poor, they still call. They still ask mnaendelea aje. Even because a few days ago I was sick, I wasn't feeling well, they called. Kila mtu na call. Actually, I'm supposed to go to be done a full body checkup. And it's getting paid.
How are your ulcers?
They're doing better. Sai siwezi complain ka before because now naka different.
Atuko sawa, we can see something somewhere.
Yeah, so I'm going to be done a full body checkup and it's getting paid by someone.
Wow.
Even the eyes.
Yeah, the eyes. Because nilikuwa na shida macho. Nikamwambia you just get there. After everything, just call me. I'll pay everything.
Fanya haraka. When are we going?
I'll go this week.
This week,
I'll make sure I go.
yes, because it's very important. Your health is also a concern to us, and if someone is asking you to go and they are paying for the full body checkup, and someone is paying for the eyes. Look, what God cannot do does not exist. Are we together? Yes. So I just like that you guys, you have peace of mind right now. And I like that you've already established what you want to do. At your age, it's okay to juggle about careers. You know, one day we woke up, we wanted to be lawyers, we wanted to be doctors, we wanted to be journalists. It's okay, it's okay. Even I know some people in my age, they did something they did not love, and now they are back to school to do what they felt like they loved. So it's okay to juggle in between careers, but it's also very important, as I was telling you earlier, to lay down a foundation, a plan. Like, this is what I want my life to look like. You know, just short-term goals. They don't have to be long-term. Just everyday goals. Today I woke up because I needed to do ABC and this. When you look at the future now, how does it look like for you?
Even I won't count so many years, because I believe immediately I join my school, everything is going to work, and I believe that nitaenda hiyo majuu watu wanasema I need to explore, I need like nivalie ile kofia watu wanavaa wakigraduate Lynn. Even I've written, when I got my results, I told Sama, there is one word that I will tell you that day. I still have it in mind. I won't tell you now, but I'll tell you then. So my future, yani sizi explain, but I know something great. Itakuwa, you won't see the Becky that alikuwa weak crying. No way. I need to inspire more girls hapa nje. I need venye watu wanakuangalia Lynn. I'll be the second Lynn. True, honestly true.
Now look up to me, but be the first Becky. Be look up to me. Take the inspiration you need. You know, I always say you can never be the second Lynn, but you can be the first Becky. You know, you get the inspiration and you do the damn thing, and you just inspire people, and just people like yani let them look up to you because of the things that you are doing in life. Unataka tu kuvaa kofia graduation.
Lynn, acha nikwambie, I really love shule, like I love it. Sijui ungeniona nikireceive hiyo results, sijui yani I love school, I love nione nimekuwa mtu in future, si our just wasichana. When we met, nilikwambia someone offered kuniekezi nails. I don't like slaying or anything. Nataka tu kuwa focused.
And they are beautiful. You know, you are deserving. You know, you are deserving of also. Although I know me and you, we like our nails this short. But that's so beautiful too. You know, that's so beautiful. And you are deserving of good things also in life. Don't take away from you being able to get good things. Umesafa sana. Accept nails. Unaona at least. So you will graduate. Amen and amen. Sama. Leo tunalia machozi ya furaha ni sawa. How does the future look like for you?
Future is me and Becky graduating.
You ain't stopping. Nah, it's you and Becky
graduating. After that get a job, right? At that time tutakuwa tuna push YouTube. At least tutakuwa na side hustle. But me, my future with Becky is to graduate sote, tupate kazi, to invest, tujenge, ndo tuanze familia. Like I told her, like, hiyo story na familia nini, let's tuweke aside kwanza. We want the best for our family, our kids. So hiyo struggle tumepitia hawataiona tena. So our future, me I can see it's so bright. Even our family najua watakuwa sawa.
Wako sawa. Same kona food?
Yes.
Oh my goodness.
It's kona food.
You are not lacking.
You're not lacking.
At all.
No.
Hata tukikwama tu kidogo. Okay, there is a lady actually, like their moms, they keep checking on us. So kama tuko na anything inatushinda, we tell them, we're so open to them. They assist us.
Yeah. Even some tuko kwa group like wanataka tumetengeneza group like tuko pamoja family.
Aya, mko kwa WhatsApp? Ningesikuangi WhatsApp, ningekuwa nimeshaingia hiyo group by force by fire. Ningekuwa nimeingia hiyo group by force. So you feel like you have a family out here, a community that cares about you. You know, sometimes I say home is not the people you were born with. Home is not the people you call mom, dad, sister, brother. Sometimes home, family are strangers. Family are people who will help you and you'll never meet them face to face. Their job there to help you move from one step to the other. And you might never get to see them face to face. But hey, that's family too. And you have to be like super appreciative, right? Higher. Therapy.
Yes. Okay, for therapy, baada tujaanza.
Kwa nini?
Okay, hata hiyo time tumekuwa like
up and down.
Tukimove in. Kununua vitu za nyumba, documents za Becky, documents za my siblings, so tumekuwa on the move. But then therapy tuko tunataka tukisha settle vizuri. Like Kenya tutakuwa tuna move like tuko tu tunataka kufocus na therapy. But soon after tumemalizana na documents, mpeleke documents shule za siblings, tutaanza kuingia.
How do you feel about therapy?
Okay, I feel itaenda kunisaidia because I can't say nime heal because I still get hizo thoughts za mamangu at times. Even I always tell babe, leo nimeota mamangu akiniambia hivi na hivi, I've seen the Nigerian guy and stuff. You know, na hizo kushinda kupigiwa kelele and stuff, they still affect me. There is a day I was sleeping and I woke up crying katikati tu ya usiku. So I think when I attend the therapy itanisaidia sana because I won't think about hizo vitu zote. So I attend therapy.
And you know, it's very beautiful for someone to acknowledge sija heal bado. There's no weakness in that. All of us are just fighting. By the way, let me tell you, everyone outside here is fighting struggles. No matter how they look, everyone is dealing with struggles. Everyone's life is not straight. So there's no weakness in saying I need healing. I know parts of myself that needs healing. The best thing to do is take the right steps towards that. Na feel me ni kaka big sis leo, but where is the lie? But where is the lie? You know, you just sometimes you really need to face your greatest zinaitwa nini, your greatest worries, and just say today I'm facing this mountain. And if you feel like people vibe different, there are some people who will not go for therapy, and then there are some people who see the need in therapy. Whichever works for you. The thing is, there's a mountain here and I need to push this so if therapy is going to help, why not? And it's free. You get it. And it's free. We have residential therapists here on this show, and I know anyone you get to choose. Venus, Triza, anyone has your best interest at heart. Cindy, you have all seen what this has done to you guys. Family issues at such a young age. Your inbox is full of people telling you have been going through this and this. Now looking back, what would you have wanted life? Ama ni lessons gani mmepick along the way zenye pia mngetaka kuadvise wazazi?
Okay, as for me, I would say because a lot of girls for me reach out and some of them need the same issues wazazi. Actually, they are so open to me. Like, ni mini wa advice, but unaona, kama ujahil, you can't have the best
advice for people.
Sizi mwambie eti atoke nyumbani, venye mimi nilitoka. We are very different, stories are different. The nini nimecollect talking to all those parents, one thing ni, give your kids time. Unaona, each generation is so different na ya kitambo. Give children time to explain themselves. Hata kama mtoto anaenda direction, find a way whenever you correct and the right direction. Because the more you keep pushing kwa stress ama akifanya anything unamtandika, unajua huyo mtoto ataingia kwa depression, and if you don't give the kids a chance to explain, even though itakuwa they'll end up killing themselves.
Sama, what do you think we don't understand about your generation?
Okay, for the parents, they want to treat their kids how they were treated before. But now unaangalia ni generation difference. I think most of the youths when wenye wanajiua, most of them utapata wananini juu ya parents of them. Wasikizi. Utapata mzazi anakuja nyumbani, hataki hata kujua watoto waliendelea je shuleni. So unapata mtoto anajiekea zile vitu. Unaona? Ezienda kama si unapata mimi sikuweza open up niambie wazazi before. Juu ile time yenye unapata midada ameoa wanawake wengi. So tuko wengi. Hezi sikiza
watu wote
kila mtu. Na vile the way unaweza ongelesha your mom ni different vile unaweza ongelesha your dad. Kuna vitu unaweza open up kwa waambie your dad. So I think wanafaa kupewa time. Wazazi wanafaa kupeana time. Hata kama ataongea nini, at least msikize tu. Unaona? Yeah, that's the thing.
Has dad reached out? When a dad mkoaje sasa?
Okay, we always talk. Yeah, like, but ajui hizo story. Juu si mtu wa social media. Yeah, but yako sawa tu.
Sasa mnaongea?
Yeah. But nile tu vile anaendelea. Yeah.
Ako aje?
Ako vizuri tu. Yes.
Ako poa.
Yeah.
Okay, that's good. Last time I asked every one of you guys to talk to yourselves. So today I'll start with Sama. Sama, last time you had some pretty. Nini, you know, you said to yourself a couple of things. Now today, what would you want to tell yourself? Dear Sama or dear James? And I love the name Sama. You should have a brand with the name Sama. Come on now.
Okay, dear Sama. Okay, I can see everything now zinaenda vizuri. I can see you. Okay, I can see you smiling. Unajua for me, kuna ma times like hiyo time ya depression. Anything, okay, like me sijai fight. But hiyo time, asira ingenipanda. Hata mtu nikose, I will hurt myself. Hiyo like, I can hit wall, nini, ili nitoe hiyo asira, unaona. But now niko sawa, I can control myself. Na I can see the future now is bright.
Good.
I will graduate. Okay, Sama, you will graduate.
Yes.
You will get what you want. So long as you keep on believing in yourself, be positive, always pray, all will be well. I can see your future is bright. Yeah.
Good. And I know you mean that. You gotta keep fighting. Keep showing up for yourself no matter what. You know, at your age, I'll keep saying no one should have experienced what you went through. It's too much. You are a child. You should have been left to grow up as one. You get what I'm saying? But then again, as you said, the future is bright. So here we come, Cindy. Becky. Yes.
So dear Becky, I know you've gone through a lot. Things are getting better. What I believe is, as long as tumepita hii journey tulikuwa past few months, we can achieve even more. I'm going to graduate. We are going to graduate. And I believe that some few months, I'll not be the same Becky sitting right here. Because I believe even my ID, the other things that are remaining, nitazipata.
Amen.
So dear me, I'm coming for you.
Dear me. Dear me, I'm coming for you. Yes, say it. Say it, go on.
Dear
Feel
me,
free.
I'm coming for you. You're going to have a great future and inspire other girls out there.
You're so lovely.
Thank you.
There's something in me that just feels like giving you a hug every other time. Every other time. Is there a part of you that craves to talk to mom?
Because I still miss her, like my mom. Nikiangalia mahali amenitoa because singekuwa mahali hapa, singemaliza shule. She took me to a good school. I do appreciate her. So I still crave at least siku moja tu a change akwe my mom, because I always tell Sama, my mom, she was so nice, she was so good. So I hope she'll be better. I'm still praying for you, mom. I know someday utaniona nimegraduate, will feel better. Because maybe anadhania I exposed something like that. Singefanya hivyo. I don't know kitu anafikiria. But let me tell you, mom, as you watch this, I'm going to surprise you in a good way.
In a good way. Feel free, talk to her. Because last time you spoke to her, talk to her today.
Yes. Hiyo tu juu, mina feel I need to appreciate her a different way. Hata kama we want to talk, she'll sit somewhere and say, she's my daughter. Yeah.
And you're praying for her?
Yeah. I do each and every day.
Yeah.
Because I know the mother that alininacha before all these things. So I believe siku moja tu.
Yeah, even me, I long to sit down with her. You know, we say people go through, it's not a justification. I'll never justify toxicity. There's no justification. But even as we don't justify, it's good to admit that everyone is fighting their own demons. And sometimes parents will just project without knowing how dangerous it is to project. You know, so I acknowledge that she is toxic, because that's the truth. But I also acknowledge that she's in a phase of her own. And honestly, one day, I always know I'll sit down with her. I always know I'm going to sit down with her, because, you know, as at the end of the day, we don't know what she's going through. And since she refused to talk to me, I also can't force that part right now. But I do have a strong feeling. One day I'll sit and we will all know what, we will all know what happened. Yeah, so I want to wind up. But before I do, what do you think we should have talked about that we left out?
Unless I appreciate you for being nice to us. Yeah. You're the best. Like, CG, I'll write a story. I don't know, Lynn. Your people are the best. This family is the best. They're the best.
And so are you.
I don't know. Lynn, I don't know I will write a story. Because this is something that even I tell my kids.
You're awesome. Right? You are awesome. And we just started this journey. And we are bound to you are now our LNN, our LNN to young youths. You are our LNN to babies. Because in my eyes, I just feel like, I don't know, you're just too young, too young for everything that you've gone through. Yeah, and Sama, what do you want to say?
I want to appreciate you first. Thank you so much. Okay, unajua wengine shimo yenye imewalisha, wengine wajui hawezi rudi kwa hiyo shimo. Like wengine wanaona kisha ni hivyo tu. But for me, deep inside my heart, na ku appreciate sana. Kasi wewe, okay, hata kama unakataa, but kasi wewe atungekuwa the Sama family ni watu wanaona sahi. Yeah. And then to your family, thank you so much. We appreciate. I know kuna wengine wali reach out, wali call, but hatukuelewana in a way, like calls zilikuwa zinaingia mob, unaona. So wengine na majuu, you can't make a call yende tena majuu ya hawezi wapata WhatsApp tena, like when walikuwa wana try to call atuku reach out, when wali to promise vitu but atuku nini. Thank you so much and may God bless you. Kama but I know the only thing, kama tutarudisha favor kwenu, tutarudisha kwa mtu mwingine. That's what I know. Yeah.
Beautiful.
Thank you so much. Yes.
If Becky's mom gets to watch this, what would you want her to know?
I can tell her, like, we really love her, like a mom, unaona. For us to kuwa tunataka mother figure, but maybe hatukuipata. I know you might be going through a lot now, juu na feel hiyo nini, but hopefully vitu zitakuwa sawa. One day we meet, si tunakuombea tu. Yeah, tunakuombea tu kama mama. And we really love you so much. Yes.
Fill her life with love. Mpaka ashindwe what to do with it. You know, fill her life with so much love. Mpaka imu overwhelm. Ashindwe what to do with it. Sindio? I want my people who are watching this for the very first time and they have not, I really love your YouTube channel. And I always say, as long as I have a platform with you, I'm gonna use it to elevate you guys and to make sure your platform grows. So just a reminder to the people of your YouTube channel and also you now, you as Sama, where can people find you?
Okay, for me, Instagram, I'm King Sama. Okay, for YouTube, now, like, tukona family, tunaitwa The Sama Family. So please, subscribe tufike 100,000
Tuko?
subscribers.
Tuko
71.
Oh, my people, let's do this. We are 29,000. So the 29,000 of you have watched this without subscribing. Let's go. Let's go do it. Let's go do it.
Yes.
They are coming. Any contact details, or how can people get hold of you?
Okay, if you want to get direct contact,
Yes.
direct
Hold of you. Yeah.
Yes, so my name is my number is okay, my number is 07
Yeah.
23
Yes.
250 207.
Okay.
07
Yeah.
23
Yeah.
250 207.
Full names?
James Magalo.
Okay, good. Hey man, the confidence today. The confidence today is on another level. Yes. Becky, Amafei.
Yes.
Yes.
You need to. Okay, if you want to reach me out, actually I have a channel, my own channel.
Oh yeah.
A Day with Becky. You can go and subscribe. Before actually tukicommit, we had 48k subscribers. After that, we are now 70. So we appreciate you guys.
Yes.
Yeah, thank you so much. Please, if you've not subscribed, support us by
They are coming.
subscribing.
Yes.
Yeah, so you can reach me out. You can call me, text me, or anything.
Yeah.
My number is 01 13 65 12 40.
Yes.
01 13 65 12 40. Itakuja Rachel Magalo.
Yeah.
Ni sister yake alinichukulia.
Yes.
Yeah, so I'm yet to get mine.
You will get soon, Sindio.
Yes.
Yeah, and say thank you to Rachel. You know, just say, at the end of the day, it's good to always say thank you to those who stood by you when you did not know what to do. You get it. I'm so proud of you guys. For me, I just want to do this follow-up a year later. Not even 6 months. I really want to do it a year later. I know by grace through faith, all of you are going to school. Because for me, that's the most important aspect of this conversation and therapy, which is also my first responsibility to make sure that we walk this journey and also we heal as we walk it. And I'm speaking so many blessings in your lives. Go out there, as I said last time, go out there and conquer unapologetically. You have your entire life ahead of you, and you have, there's this thing. Sometimes things happen and you think you are living for people. You are living for what will this person say, what will this person say, what will this person say. But you have to understand, maisha ni yako peke yako. You get to make decisions and you get to live with the consequences of those decisions, right? So you go out there and conquer unapologetically. Mkipata chance ya shule, mkule vitabu unapologetically. Don't forget your passion. Whatever your gift is, showcase it with people out here. It's a gift. There is a reason it was given to you. And then always remember to be grateful to the giver and not the gift. Always say thank you to the giver of that gift. You get it. And then you live your life. Live your life. People will people will catch up, and they will come, and they will come. We end this conversation. What is your favorite song?
My favorite
song?
I don't have a favorite song. I always listen to songs because of the words.
Okay.
If the words zinaendana na kitu nataka, then well and good.
What are you listening to right now?
I can't even tell.
But
as long as hiyo wimbo, sijui kama unaona ukisikiza ukiweka earphones, unasikizanga unafanyanga kichwa hivi mbona because of the words
imeconnect na wewe,
ina connect to na wewe. So I do not have
right now I'm actually getting different music, so I'm making sure my guests wananiachia their favorite songs, so I also get to listen to it. Sama, what's yours?
Aries, South African. Alafu nyimbo inaitwa Did on My Own.
Okay, Abby, do you know that one? You smelling us, Okay, I'm gonna check it out. I just love music. There's just something in me that really loves music. And I feel like that part of my life is back.
Okay, I do not have a music that I can say, but what I can tell you, we're just only getting started. Yeah.
I love that.
We're getting started.
We're just getting started.
We are yet getting started.
Good job.
Yeah.
Positive mindset.
Yes.
Leo nimefeel ni katu ni mimi I want you to look back at it and see how far you've come.
Yeah.
Because it's very important for you to always remember kwenye tumetoka.
Yes.
And then to be grateful for those small things in life that people don't see worth in. You wake up and your TDJ says you'll never know the meaning of saying, of appreciating your ears until zikuwe gonjwa. That's when now you will realize, God, my ears, thank you for health. You never say thanks for health unless you're sick. So you gotta be grateful every day. Practice gratitude all the way. Sindio? Yeah, nice having you guys back.
Yes.
I'll always be here, off and on camera.
Yeah.
You know, if you ever feel like you need a big sister to talk to, again, on and off camera. You got this.
Yes.
Go out and live your life unapologetically. Ni sawa?
Yes.
Yeah, so we wind up.
Yeah, so
Hey.
okay, this is the thing. Ndio tafanya ni jipush.
Hey.
I want, like, if I buy
Yes.
my first car, okay, like our first car, itafika kwako kwanza. Yaani like tukinunua itafika kwa nyumba yetu kwanza. Itafika kwako tukubebe kwanza. Yeah. That's the thing. So that's the thing I'm working on. You'll be the first person. Yaani itafika kwako kwanza, ujue tu wewe ndio ulitusaidia.
Okay.
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you so
You're
much.
welcome.
Like, we really love you.
So much.
We really love you. Thank you so much. You and your team.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah. And I love you guys.
Thank you.
And I'm ready for that ride.
Yes.
I'm ready for that ride.
Yes.
You know, just all the very best.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Positive mindset only. Positive vibes, positive energy.
Yes.
Mutamik,
Yeah.
you're not ready.
It's true.
You are not ready. You will never lack
Yes.
in food, in education,
Yes.
in rent, in anything.
Okay.
You will never lack. And I say that with no fear of contradiction.
Yes.
You will never lack. You'll never lack. Sawa.
Yes.
All right, tumemaliza.
Ndio.
We are good.
Yes.
Okay, so thank you so much for even just coming through and sitting with us this part of the morning,
Yes.
having a very free conversation with us, and I'm looking for a very, very beautiful follow-up in a year.
Yeah.
Go out there and conquer and apologetically.
Yes.
Yes, my people, thank you so much. We've come to the end of today's episode of LNS. Guys, even as we get to throw in a couple of gratitudes here and there, the biggest winners of these shows are always you. Your ability to watch these shows and say, let me grab my phone, let me reach out to someone, elevate them spiritually, mentally, financially. We don't take that for granted. How beautiful is it that we have built a community of more than 500,000 members that are actively participating in our shows. That thing that you do and you think is so little is what someone who's waiting to turn their life around. So the biggest winners of these conversations are you. And I want to say thank you to each and every one of you who take their time. Watch. You don't even have to help in any way. As long as you connect, as long as you change the spaces that are within you, guys, I just want to say thank. Can you imagine making a meal for people and they don't get to eat it? I get to cook food for you and we come together from different parts of the world and we share that meal together. For me, no matter what happens, that will always be enough. The ability for us to continue impacting one life at a time. So thank you so much. And I want to say a special thank you to my incredible team. You get to see me in front of the camera, but I get to work with such an incredible team. My legendary camera person and director, Edwin Ochieng. Thank you for everything that you do here on the show. Our incredible assistant camera person, Abigail. Thank you, Kamami, for everything that you are doing. Mama, Asante sana for everything that you are doing here on the show. And our amazing editors, that is Kelv, Sam, and Dave. And also our amazing other members at LNS. LNN for making this happen. It takes a team, and that's what we are doing. I'm so grateful for each and every one of you. And of course, my people in London, we are coming to you next week. So if you're watching this and you're in the UK and you would love to share your story with us, my email is right here on the screen. Send a summary so that we can start planning and maybe fix you in our schedule when we come to the UK. God is doing it his own way, his own pace, and we keep trusting the process no matter what. My name is Lynn Ngugi. Till next time, bye-bye.